Good morning everyone, my name is Chris from Two-Headed Wolf Gaming and welcome back to Battle Brothers with our Two-Headed Wolf band. We just took on the ambition to expand our band to 12 men. I am going to follow these brigands to the south just to farm a little bit more gear and experience if we get the chance to do so. They don't look pretty tough, we're just going to wait for them to get closer and keep the battle simple. Now at this point it felt like everything went pretty easily, although some of our men died. I don't know how easily you can say that was. However, we haven't met any really tough troops. Some of our guys are starting to get quite a bit of experience under their belt and they become more efficient. Pretty soon I believe we're about to get some contracts that are starting to become slightly more challenging. I haven't really seen any greenskins. There was a quest with zombies. At this point I don't know what the end crisis might be. From the past gameplays that I've done, I believe that one of the first things that you notice when you do fight, when you do go around the map, is that you get an idea of what's going to be plenty. So, for example, if there are plenty of zombies, the endgame crisis is going to be the one with the undead invasion. If you see more greenskins, then it's the greenskins one. At least that's what I believe. Maybe it's wrong, but we will have to see. So we recharge the crossbow. Let's try to break this guy as well. Let's move forward. Come on, Gustav, break his morale. We're getting attacks of opportunities as they try to run. Okay, everybody's morale broke. At this point, we're just finishing the battle. Though it was expected since their camp wasn't that tough. We have two more level ups, one on Wildrich and one on Edward the Bodybuilder. A helmet of 40. We would need a few more helmets, right? Yes, because we have a 30 right here. Another 30. Let's level them up. I'm gonna put points into range skill, range defense. And one more point. I'm gonna do maybe to 55 with the archers. Next, we have new skills, Backstabbers, which gives us plus 10%, so the bonus to hit chance in melee is doubled to 10% for each ally surrounding and distracting your target. So this will be very good for surrounding him. Anticipation gives us 1 plus 10% of your base range defense as an additional range defense per tile that the attacker is away, and always at least at plus 10 to range defense. This could come in useful, especially for our archers. Shield Expert provides us increased bonus to shields, and also the damage received to shield is reduced by 50%. Knockback skill gains 15% extra chance to hit. Brawny we will use on most of our units, especially those who will wear heavy armor, because it reduces the fatigue and initiative penalty for wearing armor and helmet, and depending on how heavy it is, the penalty is bigger. Relentless, at all times your initiative is reduced only by 15%. Rotation is a skill that we will use a lot for both our ranged and our melee troops, because by using rotation you're gonna change the place with any of the nearby troops without incurring a zone of control attacks and things like that. So it's one way where you can push the more vulnerable troops out of the front lines. Rally the troops, we would use this maybe with our standard bearer. And taunt we will use on what we want on our tanks basically. So those who will be the best armored and the heaviest and with the most defense but not with a lot of attack, we're gonna have taunt on them because we want them to attract attention. For the archer, I am going to put rotation on him. They can be pretty vulnerable to certain troops who can make their way around, and I want them protected. For Edward the bodybuilder, I am going to give him these 3 points in defense, more points in resolve and more points in fatigue. And I am going to give him the taunt. Do I want to do this at this point? Or I want to provide him with the shield expert? Brawny would be good as well. There's a lot of skills here that we could use. Let's put the rotation one. It might come in handy sooner than we think. And then move on to Dornland. These trading caravans look pretty tasty. I feel like raiding some of them. But we don't want bad rep at the moment. Ambush trade routes will probably take care of some brigands. Tribe of Brigands, yes, to the southwest of Dornland, 500 crowns on completion. We can heal Randolph, but I don't want to spend the points right now. As far as armors go, there's some good ones here, but they're expensive. Let's sell some of these shields. We'll sell the axes as well. Pickaxe. Yeah, I'm not gonna keep a lot of these. I'm gonna keep two axes, one spear, bludgeoning weapon maybe. Sell the axe. I think that's about it for now. There's cloth, worth 140 and we can sell it for 270. That's a really good price. I'm gonna do that. We take a look at the market. Is there anything that we would need? Like the tools are very expensive here. Arrows aren't cheap either. And if we take a look at the man, we have some caravan hands which could be good warriors. Some bowyer, a hunter, a cheaper hunter. Let's take him. He might not be the best. He has no special skills. Unfortunately, he doesn't have points in range defense and range attack, only in fatigue, initiative, and melee skill. This is not the best hunter, definitely. We got a bad roll, but what can you do? This is how the game goes sometimes. I am only going to give the knife to someone in front. Let's put it on Einar. And see where the brigands are at. Here they are. Let's go after them. Maybe we can reach the place before night time. No. It's night already and they have fortification. We're just gonna sleep the night. In the morning we'll check to see if Randolph healed. He did not. Do I want to bring him in the battle? Well, not really. I'm gonna give him this better armor. I don't think I want to bring him. I don't want to lose him on a stupid battle. So let's engage and see what we have to deal with. So they do have quite a bit of armor on them. They have 2 archers. That means that they might not come to meet us. I really want this armor and the helmet. Okay, let's take our shots. I'm gonna make you wait to see. Yeah, they do approach us. So he could shoot because he does have a height advantage. That is a thing for archers as well. What we want to do is back up a little bit. We want the high ground. We don't really want to be caught on the lower ground. I am going to put him in riposte. Gonna bring the spear up on the hill. More spear walls. For Mephisto Dark, you take a shot at this Brigand Raider. You didn't hit. I'm gonna put more spear walls. And over here a riposte. And with the arrows, we gained a shot on him. We have shields on most of our troops. I don't think it's gonna be a bother, but I am going to try to take his arrows out of the game as well. And we did manage to do so. We made a bit of an impact on morale. Him having the height advantage over there, he's gonna have a pretty good hit. Good, 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 good. Let's try hitting him. Maybe stay like that for one more turn. They don't want to approach us from here. I'm gonna bring them through the higher ground. Keep you in spear wall. Keep you in spear wall. Maybe protect this area from this two-handed hammer. The pike did gain quite a strong hit on us. Our morale is breaking. Let's take a shot. Ouch! We hit our own guy in the back. That is not great at all, and we missed by a whole lot. I'm gonna approach him, do a shield. A shield push. Bring this troop here and then here. I don't know if... Darn. We got... I think we played a bit too... We should have played a tiny bit more carefully there. So let's approach them, let's not give them this kind of advantage anymore, because they're doing some really strong hits on us. Hopefully he didn't die, but or Edward the bodybuilder unfortunately died there. So let's keep shooting over here. Keep trying to take his archer out. Well, we're trying to take as many men out of the battle as we can at this moment. Or Mephisto, you change to a pike. Go forward, try to break his morale. Because he's feeling pretty tough right now. He got a good hit on us, he wounded it. one of our characters with a sprained ankle. Not the worst. It really hurts. It's like getting punched in the gut. You losing people like this. I don't think we're gonna lose this battle. Oh, but our morale broke here. Mephisto came back. Let's try to shoot. Let's shoot at him. But our troops start to get tired. We could think about using rest. We don't have any more arrows. Like, this battle went for so long that we don't have arrows left. We might actually have to think about using rest for a turn. Are they tired too? No, they're just warmed up. Let's use rest. For this character, bring him up. Man. No more arrows on him either, but he doesn't have enough. Well, I'll bring him up, maybe find a weapon. So what was our ambition? To reach 12 men? I guess it's gonna be tougher than first thought. Let's go around trying to get some of that weapon, some of those weapons off the ground. Because you can do that, like if I'm going to go here and I look on the ground, actually there's nothing there on the ground. Oh, it's with a different character. If I'm gonna look with him on the ground, there is a sword and... and I wanted to pick the shield, but I clicked too many times. Good, good. Good, Mephisto. Let's see, we can shoot a ball too at this brigand. Man. Now I know you already know this, but this is definitely not good. I didn't think that I would lose so many men in this particular battle. We didn't play it too well. But if anything, learn from my mistakes. Good, that character broke. Maybe, just maybe we can farm his armor. Even a little bit, it's gonna be good for us. So I'm gonna keep him there. Now run them down. Surround him so he doesn't escape. Knife. I'm gonna keep you there. I'm gonna bring this archer. And we're gonna get a few attacks of opportunity if we don't kill him now. Well, we've lost Wildrich the Falcon, Gerald, Karsten, and Edward the Bodybuilder. We gained very little out of it. Fortunately, that's how it goes sometimes. I don't think it was worth it at all. Our morale is pretty low. But hopefully we will bounce back slowly. Trying to keep a positive mood. in this disaster of a move. Now, as I said in the beginning, like, expect stuff like this to happen. Now, at least early on, at least if you haven't played it a lot before, because as you can see, there were clearly moments where I could have done better, where I could have just waited for them or skirmished with them for a bit more, or think about the high ground. But since I haven't, that impacted us by a lot. So now we're paying the price of having to find new men, having to find new armor, so on and so forth. But play like this. As the developers said, it's a game where you lose a lot of people and then you bounce back, and this is part of the charm. For weapons, 30 to 40, there's better swords. We've gotten a couple of better swords. And we have an extra knife. For armors, shields, we're good on shields. I think that's about it. Militia spear, they're always, all of them are normal spears. I am going to give these arrows to one of our archers, not Grimwald. Let's give it to our more leveled up one. I'm gonna give Mephisto Dark the bandages. And I think that's all we need for the moment. Let's go back to the town. Let's see who we could hire. Is our newest archer still alive? Like, this one was the hunter, right? Okay, at least he's still alive. Let's see who we can hire next to be our victim. So we can bring Hakon. There's a monk, a shepherd, or a butcher. The butcher is cheap. I'm going to bring him. Let's see, Hakon. Hakon, you're a caravan guard. He's disloyal, which means he's always content with staying in the reserves. He's huge, providing him with less melee defense and range defense, but a lot of extra, 10% extra melee attack. Let's see, put a spear on him, put a shield on him for now. For the butcher, he's gluttonous, so he eats more and no other perks. With the knife, spear, a shield, a helmet, or one of these hats. I think that's about it. Let's go find us another mission. From our other characters, are they wounded? Like, yeah, Randolph has a deep abdominal cut for 1 or 2 days. We'll see if we bring him in the next battle. Actually, isn't Randolph the one with the... Yes, with the higher resolve. So what I'm gonna do is actually give him this. Make him our banner lord. And have the front line maybe a bit more different, maybe like this. So he surrounds a few people. He's surrounded by a few people who can protect him and also gain. We could have used that extra morale in the last battle. Maybe we should have given them the standard a bit earlier. Let's take a look. Our archers, do both of them have this? These are a quiver of arrows. No. So I'll provide Grimwald with 1 quiver as well to replenish. There's no contracts for us, we don't have money for men. Or maybe we should start selling some of this equipment. This is 35, we'll put a 55 armor on him. Sell hats, keep this armor, sell some shields. Keep axe. I'm gonna keep this mace since it's an upgraded one, keep the sword, keep the pike. I think that's about it. We have food, we don't have a lot of tools. Maybe buy one extra unit of tools and some ammunition. And we don't really have any extra money. So I'm really looking now for a contract for us. He wants us to, for 280, go to Sonheim. Let's see, Sonheim is near us. Sonheim is over here. It's not that close. Let us go to Hakim al-Ramal. It's pretty far, but if we don't find any contracts there, let's see. A bunch of nomads. Many nomad cutthroats. I never fought nomads. We need money, so that's what we're gonna do. And an abandoned fortress here. And an adventurer's end. Many ancient auxiliaries and some ancient legionaries. Those are pretty good troops, and given that we've lost some of our men, I'm not gonna test our skill on that just yet. So these are the new troops, nomad cutthroats with falchions and spears and some interesting shields. Let's wait for them as they get closer. I wonder if these helmets will be better for us. Just wait as they push forward, trying to gain some good shots on the people. Perfect. Gustav, you come forward. Don't disappoint me. For Erwin, you come in front, put yourself in riposte and wait. Let's shoot our archers. I'm gonna march forward and do an attack with the standard. At the same time, I'm gonna put Ketilmund in spear wall. Ejnar. Perfect. One more hit. Ah, we didn't manage to do anything. Those swords cut very well, and he has, since he's not wearing any shield, he has this this double grip, which increases damage. He bled out, but we are pretty damaged. Good. So his morale broke. Let's shoot at this guy to the south of us. We're gonna go forward, trying to take some of these people out. Knockback. And an attack. For Mephisto. I'm gonna try to shoot there, change to a pike, and march forward a little bit. We should move, let's move over here. Hakon is in danger. I wonder how I should do this. Like, let's keep attacking them, try to break their morale. Ah. Hakon has been slain. There is a chance he's still alive. We're gonna keep this in place. So let's see, how do we want to do this? I'm gonna do a rotation with Mephisto. Now he has the ability to do the pike, use the Warfork on him. We've wounded the Nomad, Cutthroat. Let's take this guy out, let's push forward. Unfortunately with the archers he's gonna stay here. I am really hoping that we can do something to their morale before that. He didn't get too badly hit. He's just gonna sit still. Let's shoot more arrows, trying to break through them. For our swords. Good. I'm going to give him the knife and try to break through their defense. It's better than keeping the bow in hand. Let's approach him. I keep thinking if the amount of treasure we gain. So Hakon is okay. He's okay. He's very wounded. He has a deep abdominal cut. He has a broken elbow joint, which is permanent, providing him with minus 20 melee skill, minus 20 range skill, and minus 30 melee defense. He's a spearman. I don't believe we will keep him any longer. So we're just gaining some loot. Let's hit this town and close the episode around here. Hakon. I guess we're just gonna keep him around as a warm body for a little bit. I don't think we're gonna keep him for long. We're gonna level up probably somewhere in the beginning of the next episode. We're just going to hit the town and close it here. So welcome for the first time for you and for me to one of these southern villages, one of these desert villages. We've had a pretty rough episode. We've lost a lot of men, and it's important to see how we can bounce back and continue with the two-headed wolf band for as long as we can. So I thank you very much for watching. Like, if you saw things in the battle that I should have done differently, maybe you have some really good tips, write them down in the comments and I will read at the moment. I'm trying to work on getting better. I'm trying to work on getting better by myself. I'm not really reading into the I don't know, the important tips out there or tutorials or things like that. I'm just trying to experience the game, but if you do leave a comment, I will be reading through it and try to apply it. So I thank you very much for watching and I look forward to seeing you in our next episode. Have a wonderful day!